Welcome back to the Crew Motorfest, and I got some big news for you guys. As you can see on my wheel cam, I am using the Turtle Beach VelocityOne Wheel, and I am on the Crew Motorfest on PC, and it works. So on the last update they did for the Street Riders playlist, which was actually season 8, I tested it out with my wheel on PC, and it worked. And I am so happy it's finally working now. Obviously, I played on the Xbox and it was working. I don't know when it started working on the Xbox, but I just tried it out one day and then all of a sudden it was working, right? So that's great for me, but I'd rather play this on the PC and it's working. I know a lot of people were complaining that it wasn't working, and this was just something that Ubisoft needed to work with Turtle Beach to resolve, and it looks like they did. And it's weird because I don't see any mention of it anywhere that it's working. I tweeted about it and I let Black Panther know because I know he has this wheel and he does play the Crew Motorfest, and yeah, that's like, other than that, like, I haven't seen anybody talk about this, which is pretty wild. But yeah, it's working for me, and as you can see, like, the force feedback works. The only thing I can't get working is my e-brake. So when I go to map the buttons, my e-brake is not registering for whatever reason, and it is on the wheel, like on my little RMD screen, it is registering. So I don't know what that's about, but yeah, it's working. It's amazing. And this M3 CS is this, oh damn, it just got in the game I think this week, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this thing. I have to go in photo mode to do it a bit of justice here, but I threw the wide body on it. Damn, bro, this thing is nice. I found like this paint job or whatever suits it really nice, especially with the black. That's why I put it on. But yeah, this thing's filthy, man. I love this generation for BMW. Like, I love the grill. I know a lot of people hated it, and it's something I just noticed now. My dude's cruising, bruh. I just realized that. I never knew that we'd put down the window and he'd just be with his arm like that, just chilling. I don't know if that's new. Let me know in the comments. But damn, bro. I wonder if we go into first person if we'll see that as well. But anyways, yeah, let me know what your thoughts on that is, because I know a lot of people were waiting for this wheel to work on PC for the Crew Motorfest, and it's here. It's great. I know other wheels were working, but for me this was a big one, you know what I mean? This is the only direct drive wheel I really have, and it's working. I know on one point on the Xbox the pedals weren't working, like it was like an on or off button, where you, like, even if you gave it a little bit it would go like full throttle, but that has since been fixed as well. I'm gonna play this game a lot more now because it's working on PC. It's just easier for me to record on PC. But yeah, it's pretty awesome, and it works good. It feels good. Like this feels the same as it did on my Xbox, to be honest. Which, I mean, for the wheel, that's what I was hoping. It sucks for whatever reason my shifter is not being registered, but I'll have to go into my settings on the wheel and just see if everything's good there. On other games it was working, so that's something maybe on my end there. I never really looked into other wheel brands with this game. I know the Logitech G920 and G923, they work with the Crew Motorfest on PC, but I never checked. Oh, I do not want to go off-road with this car. I never checked if like Moza or Fanatec, I think it's called Fanatec, if those wheels worked on it, on this game I should say. It's such a difference when you go from like a gear-based wheel like the Logitech G920 to a direct drive. One thing I'll say is that, like, I have my direct drive force feedback or whatever. I have my direct drive settings strength at 75 on the wheel and 75 in the game. Usually for any other game that's a lot. Like for myself, I feel like it's enough. Obviously I haven't experienced even more than what the wheel can handle, but I just don't want to put it to 100% because I don't want this thing like working like super hard. At 75 I feel like it's fine, but I'll say that the force feedback isn't like the craziest, but it's still there. It's better than a gearbox. It's better than a gear-based wheel like the Logitech G920. One thing I'm gonna have to try is the drifting with the drift cars, because it's hard to drive the drift cars or drift the drift cars in a non-drift car in the Crew Motorfest. So damn, oh, just taking out everything. But yeah, it feels good, it works. and I'm really happy about that. Let me know in the comments, you guys play this game on console or PC? And if you do you also use a wheel? And if you use a wheel, so many questions here, buddy. What kind of wheel you use? I'm curious to see like the user base that uses wheels on the Crew Motorfest, on what kind of wheel they use. I know Moza is probably going to be one of the most popular ones. I know Turtle Beach isn't that popular, but I think for if you could grab it, especially on sale, at a good price point, it is 100% worth it. You can see in my wheel cam on the left, I have a button box, which on PC is amazing because you can map some of the buttons and stuff on it. Another thing is obviously it's direct drive at 7.2 Nm, which is pretty good. Pretty high, you know what I mean? It's in between the 5 and the 9 that's usually standard with other wheels, so it's in a good sweet spot. You have the RMD. Personally, I don't use it, but I know a lot of sim racers that would. They just came out with other wheels with less force feedback and whatnot, and another wheel. Personally, I like this wheel, and I got used to drifting with the flat bottom, even though the round would be better. But yeah, this is, if you can find this on a sale, like I definitely would recommend grabbing it. Oh, and it comes with pedals too, like all 3 pedals, your clutch, brake, and accelerator. And then they also have on the side, this is extra, is the gearbox, the shifter. So I'm on the wrong side of the road, this is not one way. But yeah, the shifter, pretty much, it's really cool. It's a 7 shifter gearbox. First of all, H pattern. You can then flip the switch and make it a sequential, like for rally, or you could put it in e-brake mode. And that's what I usually use it for most things, because I love drifting, especially in Forza Horizon. I have it in e-brake mode most of the time there, but you can switch it back and forth. That's a cool thing. Another thing on it as well is there is a high and low button, so if you're playing a game with different drive ranges, you have that as well. And it comes with 2 shift knobs, one that's longer for the sequential, which I use for the e-brake, and then another shorter one for obviously gears 1 to 7 setup. Woo-wee! This thing is nasty. This was in the season 2 car pass, I believe. I completely missed it. I didn't play it as much at the time when it came out, so I wanted to try it out here. Also, something a bit faster on the wheel. For some reason, I mean, the BMW M3 CS was fast, but I needed probably a hypercar fast is what I was thinking. Man, this game is absolutely gorgeous, and it's it looks good on my Xbox Series X, but obviously on a PC I have a RTX 4070 Ti Super. All the graphics are maxed out here at 60 frames, and it just looks and plays amazing. The thing that sucks, yeah man, I'm so I can't get over that it's finally working, and I'm so surprised that Ubisoft and Turtle Beach did not announce that it's working, because obviously during that Street Riders playlist update, the season 8 update, something changed. They fixed it and they didn't tell anybody, and that was such a big complaint by so many people. So yeah, I'm surprised about that. I have to go into the interior view here. All I gotta say is this car has a crazy blind spot. That column is blocking so much. Yeah, everything is just the pedals, everything, it just working, and that's great. Guys, if this is news to you and you have a Turtle Beach VelocityOne race wheel and you're happy about this, drop a like, drop a comment, let me know how hyped you are. If you're new around here, definitely subscribe. I'm going to be doing a lot more Crew Motorfest content coming up now that it's working on the PC with this wheel. And yeah, I just want to say, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we will catch you on the next one. Take care, everyone.